this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I can't do this. I can't work under these conditions. Hello everybody, my name is Kelsey, I have a Chris, and we're about to get very, very nerdy with book plots. As it is February and I have my TBR dedicated to romances, and I just released a video of my favorite romances, I thought we'd bring up Chris on. He's going to guess book plots, specifically romance book plots. I forgot I had that pillow. I have a few books hidden over here that he can't see. We're going to pull them out, and based on the cover and the title and like maybe a line on it or something, if it's got like one of the subheads, he's going to guess some book plots. Are you ready?
Sure.
The first one is the first in the series, but you could also look at the entire series if you wanted to, and that is the Selection series by Kira Katz. This is the first one. To be honest, all the other covers basically look like this, but she's in different colored dresses.
Well, it's called Selection. There's multiple females. Oh, she's in a fun house. I really think it looks like it's about The Bachelor. It's straight up what it looks like it is. There's kind of a crown type thing here, so maybe it's the Royal Bachelor. Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay,
it's Royal Bachelor.
You're pretty close. So I consider this if you mix The Bachelor with Hunger Games, because it's women from different like districts, kind of, and it's like the number is based on like how rich you are. So like she's from one of the like lowest. I think she's the 7th cast, and like it's all art and like music and painting and like that kind of stuff, and the higher up you go, like there are the doctors and the teachers and things like that. But yeah, so it's like The Bachelor with all these women from different districts, and he has to choose one. That's pretty close.
All right.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Okay.
Doing stuff.
The next one, I can't remember what this one's about. It's Always Never Yours by, oh god, these people. I can never pronounce their names right. Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca.
Always, never yours. I'm gonna bet it's about love.
You say that every single time. I'm so mad.
Every guy she dates falls madly in love, just not with her. Oh, that sounds like a great skill. So it sounds like she dates dudes, and then they fall in love with somebody else that they clearly meet because of her. So maybe she introduces them to her friends, I don't know. But then there's finally one person that, well, maybe the other person is dating one of the other friends, and then it's like, oh, look, our lives suck. And then they're like, oh, maybe our lives could suck together. Yeah, that's my guess.
So these two people have written a bunch of books that are kind of based on Shakespeare a little bit, but like very, very loosely. So this one is this girl, oh my god, every guy that she's dated falls in love with the person that they date after her. And so she gets cast, like she's like, I'm not even gonna worry about it, I'm just gonna be focusing on like, what was her? Theater, like directing theater, but then she gets cast as Juliet. And so like this guy tries to convince her that she's actually like the leading lady and can do it. And then I think they fall in love. So you're pretty close. Okay. Their other one is based on Taming the Shrew, I think. But it's like Shakespeare's plays a part in most of their stuff, I think. So it is I Love You by Erin Lyon.
It's called I Love You, subject to the following terms and conditions. Well, she's laying on a lot of binders, which of course initially makes me think that she's a teacher, but then I look at how she's dressed and
yeah, no teacher.
Ain't no way she's a teacher. And then I remember that there's an asterisk and it says subject to the following terms and conditions, so she's clearly a lawyer. I just want to say she's like a copyright lawyer, or works in a copyright office, or the legal part of a company. So I think she finds a boo thing, and they break up at some point. because that's how these books work. And then they get back together in the end, and they live happily ever after, with her making bukus of money, suing the pants off of people, because that's what everybody assumes that lawyers do.
Not even close.
Oh, good.
I think she is a lawyer, so let me check that real quick. Yeah, she is. So this takes place in a world where marriage doesn't exist. They're contracts instead. So you are contracted to live with someone for X amount of time, and then you get divorced. And there's this guy out there that only gets with married, contracted women. And I think that, like, she actually starts to fall for him. He's called the contract killer because he goes after people who are under contract. And then once she's single, like, she's no longer his type, and so there's, like, this whole issue. But, like, I picked it up because the whole contract law and marriage thing kind of intrigued me, and I'm wondering how they're going to do that. But yeah, that's what I Love You is about. That one was going to be hard, which is why I threw it in here.
That's wonky.
It's a little bizarre. Right, okay. You ready?
Sure.
Attachments by Rainbow Rowell.
Let's see, I see office chairs and paper clips, which makes me think it takes place in an office. I don't know, the rainbow just automatically puts me into, I think it's a gay novel. Okay.
Did you guess? Okay. Did you guess that it's in the office?
It's in an office and Pam and Angela get together.
And okay.
Like, not really, but I think it's,
so, it takes place in an office.
Paper clips and office chairs, I'm telling you.
So that's basically all you got, right?
Okay.
It takes place in this office where basically there's this new policy where everything that's in your email gets checked by somebody. Like, there's just someone constantly reading your emails. So there's someone in the company that's, like, monitoring their work emails, and these two friends can't take it seriously, so they keep sending themselves, like, ridiculous things and, like, talking about other people who work there. And then there's this guy named Lincoln, who's the person who's reading all the emails, and he starts to fall for one of these ladies. But, like, how do you introduce yourself? Like, hi, I've been the guy that's, like, been reading all your emails.
Read your emails.
And, like, I'm in love with you. Got one more. The Love Interest by Kate Dietrich.
Definitely looks like a spy movie. It says love kills. Are they both in love with a hit woman? Ooh, that would make for good. If that's not what this is, somebody should write a book about that. They're both in love with a hit woman, and they're the targets. Ooh. Yeah, that's all I got. Now I've gone down that rabbit hole and I can't get out of it.
So it is spy related, so you're close. This takes place where there's a secret organization, and all the spies are, like, teenagers and younger people. And their targets are called love interests, or the agents are called love interests. And their targets are people who are going to be super influential and have, like, secret knowledge of important stuff. And so these two are sent to be the love interest of her. And they're kind of fighting over her, but I think the two boys fall in love with each other instead. I think is how that works. Oh, and there's, like, they're called nice and bad. So, like, yeah. So there's a bad boy and a good boy. And those are the different types of agents. So it's like which one will you choose, but they're both living outside for the first time. Oh, I forgot about this part. Whoever the girl doesn't choose dies. Anyway.
Yeah.
You got 2 out of 3.
Good 5.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You got 2, missed 3.
There it is. Thank you for coming back and guessing things.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have any fun, like, book covers that you think that he would get a kick out of. I'd love to know some books that you think that would be interesting, and we'll see what he thinks about them. But yeah, that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you for joining us. Why are you 5?
You needed to make a reappearance.
Okay. As always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big, super thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to be part of this awesome growing family. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye. Oh man. Alright.